Hi, Dave here with KSM Music. Today we're going to talk a little bit about string breakage and the things that you can do about it. We're going to start talking about bridges, and then we're going to move up to the headstock and talk about the things up there. So let's start on the bridge. As you can see on this tunematic style bridge, we have a really sharp kink right here as the strings cross over those saddles. That kink is going to be a cause of some of the string breakage because you're putting a weak point into the string. The other part of it is going to be slight barbs on the edge of the strings. This is mainly going to affect your plain strings, but little sharp points right there need to be taken care of and wiped out. Now, as far as changing the angle of attack on the saddle, you can just raise up that tailpiece a little bit, and that's going to help with that angle, soften that angle, and you're going to have some less string breakage. Now, up here at the headstock, the common causes are going to be overwrapping or underwrapping of your strings here. Too much is going to cause just extra kinks on the string and put extra wear right where the strings are going to be crossing over themselves. If they're underwrapped, then you're putting too much tension on that section of it that goes through the tuning machine, and that's going to break right there. Here at the top nut is going to be another point where a lot of strings are going to be breaking. If the string isn't sliding through very easily, if it's rough when you are tuning it or changing your tuning, then take a look into it. Little graphite from a pencil, or they also make some lubrications for strings that you can use here at the top nut. Now, as far as basses, of course, bass strings are not as likely to break. They're so much larger, but they have the same issues. At the bridge, you still have the kinks off of most of your bridge styles, and then up here at the headstock, you still have the issues with the strings catching inside the top nut or being over or under wrapped. So another good design part of the KSM Foundation bridge that we manufacture is that the bridge itself will keep those angles a bit flatter, so you won't have as harsh. Even at the highest action that our bridge goes, the string is still going to lay across the saddle and then come off at a nicer angle, so you have less string breakage based off of the bridge. Now, of course, there are circumstances with bridges, with strings, and with everything in general that you can't help, but you're still going to be breaking strings. If you're changing your tuning all the time, that's going to just wear extra on the strings. And of course, certain bridge styles, you don't have the option of raising a tailpiece or anything like that to get that string down, especially with acoustics and other just straight to body bridges. So just to recap on top of that, if you are breaking your strings, take a look at your bridge at the angle of the string attack coming off the saddles. Make sure that you're not sticking in the top nut and that you have enough wrap, but not too much wrap, up at your tuning machines. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.